Do you smell that? No, it's not vaginal discharge. This is the roast of Amy Schumer.
They're selling you on wolf tickets, people. You're eating them right up.
I'm your host, Mexican Ed. I don't believe in Mexican stereotypes because Mexicans don't make stereos. We steal them. Let's give it up for our esteemed guest, Amy Schumer. They say you only roast the ones you love. Good thing I'm great at lying to myself. I'm not a comedian. I have absolutely no business roasting a great comedian. Good thing Amy Schumer isn't a great comedian. To say that she's hopeless, hideous, a hack, or a half-hearted has-been would be using too many words that start with H. There's a whole alphabet. Besides, she's hardly a comedian because she's the size of two. What can you say about Amy Schumer that she hasn't already stolen from another comic? It's pretty overwhelming. Her stench, I mean. According to Amy, her pussy smells like a barnyard animal, which is fitting because she kind of looks like one. You could say that she has a shtick, but you'd have to pull it out of her tired, stinky pussy because that's all she talks about. Her pussy. Her pussy is like an Adele CD at a middle-aged white lady's house, played out to the point that she probably needs a new one. At least her stand-up matches her body type perfectly. It's lifeless, bloated, and full of shit. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't make any tasteless jokes about her appearance, so I'll just say this. She looks great for a freshly baked ham. And I break promises. For the record, I don't think she looks like a Cabbage Patch doll. She looks more like a cabbage. Amy doesn't take a bath. She makes soup. I must be hungry. If you think that joke is cheesy, you should see the inside of Amy's panties. She's had so many yeast infections, Ocean Spray almost went out of business. That joke was lame, but at least I wrote it. As we all know, Amy is a known joke thief. She makes Carlos Mencia look like George Carlin. Okay, maybe she's not that bad. Say the people who lie to themselves after seeing her stand-up? It's not that it's bad. Let's just say I've seen better punchlines at a Jim Jones Kool-Aid party. It's like she forgot how to tell a joke, now that Anthony Jeselnik doesn't write them for her. And those that defend her say it's not joke theft. It's parallel thinking. Parallel to what? A wall of lies? I've seen better excuses on To Catch a Predator. At this point, there's so much proof you wonder why comics won't call her out. They're like the audience at a Brendan Schaub show, completely silent and hoping it will end soon. They're like the opposite of her pussy, tight-lipped and nowhere to be found. But alas, the internet never forgets, and an elephant always remembers. By the way, who is her audience? I tried watching her last special, sober. It didn't work. I tried watching it drunk, and I was thankful because I blacked out. She's called her new tour the Whore Tour, which is so out of touch with who she now pretends to be. She's a married woman. A married woman can't be a whore. A whore asks for less money. Besides, you'd think a whore would be better at sex. To hear her tell it, she fucks like a sack of potatoes, which makes sense because you'd have to be fried to enjoy it. When I heard she was hosting the Oscars, I said, "No way, Holmes." I didn't watch, but I heard about the slap from her thighs as she got into her dress. I don't know much about fashion, but I do know a little something about eyesight. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. By the way, this dress is by Oscar de la Renta, which makes sense because no one's buying this house. But hey, she looks great for a burrito. I must be hungry. I'm Mexican Ed, and I'm a little messed up in the head.
They call me Mexican Ed, I'm a little messed up in the head, and I'm a talking shit tonight to the voices in my head.
Hey, it's Mexican Ed with a quick message. I just wanted to say hello and thank you to all the new subscribers. I appreciate the support. If you've made it this far and are on the fence about subscribing, let me just say this. Don't. You sound like a pussy. I don't need some unsure, fair-weather keyboard warrior having some internal dialogue about whether they're gonna bless me by subscribing. Please don't. Life will be so much better without you.